Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Cinema Circle, the show where we talk and review all your favorite movies out of Hollywood, a show for the fans, by the fans. I'm your host, Kiki SB, and we have our returning co-host, Nathanael Duncan, with us.
Hello.
And introducing our newest member of Cinema Circle, Anthony Hunos.
Hello.
That we'll be discussing today is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. So let's start with the synopsis. The rebellion makes a risky move to steal the plans for the Death Star, setting up the epic saga to follow. So let's start with the good for this movie. What did you think was the good about this movie?
The good, there was a lot of good, a great amount of good. I'm a Star Wars fan, so for me, the whole movie was just a little bundle of joy. But I would definitely say that the special effects were the best part of the movie for me. I mean, you guys, everybody at home should definitely check it out on AVX if you can, because the texture on everything from the ships to the droids, everything was fantastic. Even the costume was fantastic, the costume design. Yeah. In terms of the cast and all of that, I think everybody, Riz Ahmed, Mads Mikkelsen, Forrest Whitaker, Felicity Jones even did a great job. It was a great start. Ooh, and Donnie Yen. How could I forget about Donnie Yen? It was a great cast, star-studded. Everybody did a great job.
And what did you think, Mark?
What's funny is I've been called Mark before. I don't know why. What?
Where did you get Mark from?
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Yo.
Where did you get Mark from?
I was like, what?
Long enough? Come on, you can say what do you think?
Not ready. Okay. So, what do you think? What was the good reason?
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're laughing. If you're laughing, I'm gonna laugh.
Good.
Okay, so what did you think? What was the good for you?
Oh, jeez. Alright, go. Because this guy right here.
Yeah, you're snickering. Stop laughing. If we can't get it together, then we'll explain.
If you have to laugh, you can laugh together. Talk through it. It's just talk.
Just don't laugh, Nate. That's what's killing me.
Okay.
Sorry, yo. I can hear you guys laughing.
Everyone wants to laugh.
But I'm done. I'm done laughing.
Okay, I'm done too.
That's
I'm done too. It's over.
Okay. Okay, quiet. So, what did you think? What was the good for you?
Well, I'm actually the opposite of Nate.
Yo, don't smile.
Oh, you're smiling at me,
Don't
man.
smile at me.
Okay, you guys have to explain now.
Okay, so what? Oh, you wanna go explain?
No, I don't want to explain. So, what did you think? What was the good for you?
Well, I'm actually the opposite of Nate. I'm not a big Star Wars guy. I've never really been interested in it. But I think it was a good movie. I think the visual effects were the best part too. Especially in 3D, I think it was really cool to see that. And yeah, I think one of the best parts was, I don't know the actress's name, the main actress.
Felicity Jones.
Her, yeah. She did a good job of making me, I guess, feel for her and relate with her, so I like that.
And for me, as everybody knows, I hate 3D movies just as much as I hate, what's it called again?
CGI?
Yeah, CGI. I hate CGI. But this movie was very well done. I think technology has come a long way where CGI is relatively easy on the eyes, and your brain can kind of process it as something that's real. So that was really good, well done. The action for me was crazy. It literally had me on the edge of my seat, and my heart was kind of beating a little bit faster than usual, just because the suspense held so much weight for me. I think the cast was great. I liked the spin on things where certain things happen to characters that you wouldn't usually see in a movie where there's heroes and villains and good guys and bad guys. So I think the action was amazing. The cast really held it together, and there was also parts where, as you guys know, I'm a fan of the villain. I love a good villain, and I think that the villain in this movie just was really bad. I really like that. What else? I think, yeah, the storyline for me was gripping. It really, it made me interested. I'm not gonna lie, I almost fell asleep at one part.
Me too.
Me too. One part I kind of started to relax, but then something else happened and it kind of like woke me back up. So overall, yeah, I think it was a good movie overall. So now I think we should talk about the bad. What did you not like about the movie?
It's almost impossible for me to say something bad about this movie. I loved it. It's probably going to be my highest rated movie of the year.
Wow.
But I will say that I didn't like how there was so much camp in the movie. You know what I mean? Like, I just kind of felt like some of the not just the droids, but some of the characters in general were just so campy. They were joking around, and it's in the middle of war, so it's like, you know, like, why are you joking about this stuff? If that's my only complaint, then you know the movie is good, because the only thing I have to complain about is how all the droids and all the characters joked around a little bit, but that's to be expected. It's Disney, right? So I can't say anything bad. You guys
I noticed that too. I noticed that a little bit more now that it's Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So how about for you? What was the bad for you?
Well, as someone who's never really seen much of the Star Wars movies, it's kind of hard to follow and keep up with. Like, is this a new character? Who is this character? So I guess keeping it a standalone movie was where it kind of lacked. I heard that, I still haven't seen Force Awakens, but I heard that was better in doing that.
Okay.
I think that's where the movie was a little weak, because I found myself saying, oh, I should have watched the movie before to understand. Right. So that's probably the only thing. Other than that, though, I think that was probably my only complaint too.
Okay. For me, I think the bad. For me, there was no real bad, but what I didn't like was just the fact that certain parts there wasn't really a break to explain certain things that was going on. It was like go, 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 go. But other than that, I don't really have anything bad to say about the movie. Overall I enjoyed it. I'm not a Star Wars fan, but at the same time I like watching the Star Wars movies. I enjoy watching them. Okay, now we have the verdict. What we thought about the movie, how we felt overall. Do you want to go first?
It's up to you guys. I mean, save the most for the last, right?
Okay, you go first.
Sure. Well, I don't think it was too bad of a movie, despite the fact that I don't know much of it. I would probably give it a 7. I think it was pretty solid. If anything, it made me more interested to actually want to go back and watch the other ones, which is what I was hoping going into this movie. I was hoping I would kind of feel that way. I didn't want to hate it, so I'll give it a solid 7.
Okay. For me, I liked it overall. I liked the action. I liked the cast. I liked the storyline was good. There was very little bad in this for me. In terms of rating, I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie an 8. In comparison to Episode 7, The Force Awakens, I believe that it wasn't really directly related. So I believe it was kind of like a standalone movie, even though it was a little bit hard to follow. But yeah, my rating, I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8.
Those are pretty generous ratings. If you've been watching me and my rating pattern over the last couple of episodes of Cinema Circle, you'll notice that I tend to give things what they deserve. For Fantastic Beasts and Doctor Strange, even though I love Doctor Strange, I gave it a pretty low mark. But for Star Wars, I need to give this an 11.5 out of 10.
Really?
Wow.
It was fantastic. I'll say overall, if you're a Star Wars fan, watch the movie because the cameo game was on point. There were so many cameos that you'll love, and I feel like that's a reason why Anthony didn't like the movie.
I was actually going to just mention, if there's anything that I did like, despite the fact that I don't know anything about Darth Vader, that's what made me want to see more about Darth Vader. So.
Yeah. I feel like that's a reason why people won't like it as much, because they can't appreciate the cameo game that was brought to the table.
Okay.
Right? In terms of what I look forward to for the series, I definitely look forward to seeing what's going to happen in the rest of the anthology series. This was an anthology movie, so it's a movie outside of the Star Wars series that's just there to show what's happening in the rest of the world of Star Wars. So you got Obi-Wan to look forward to, and you've got Han Solo to look forward to. There's lots that Star Wars can bring to the table. I'm looking forward to all of that.
Okay, so thank you for watching another episode of Cinema Circle. If you have any questions or concerns, if you just want to contact us, you can send us an email at cinemacircle1@gmail.com, or you can follow us on our Instagram at cinema_circle. Don't forget to tune in for our end of the year season finale wrap-up show. It will be very fun. Stay tuned and keep watching.